Why I choose to follow Jesus. Hello everyone, my name is Aaron St. Fard. I am on staff here at the Hagerstown Church of Jesus, and we are a Waypoint Church Partners church. And today I'm going to be discussing my faith and why I choose to follow Jesus, and that's through one lens in particular, and that's historical context. Now, the main point I'm going to make today before I begin with any of this is that the entire arc of history hangs on one overriding truth, that God desired to be restored to a right relationship with mankind and was willing to do the unthinkable to achieve that goal. And it begins here, sort of, with Noah. See, biologically, we are all descendants of Noah because he and his family repopulated the earth after the flood. But through faith, we are actually descendants of Shem. And here's why. Through Shem came Abraham, and through Abraham came Isaac, and through Isaac came Jacob. Now Jacob was actually renamed Israel by God. And Israel had 12 sons, better known as the 12 tribes of Israel. Now Israel's firstborn son was Judah. And ultimately, when we look down the line, Jesus of Nazareth is a descendant of Judah. Now you might be asking, why does this matter to you, Aaron? We're talking about your faith today. And here's why. Because when I recognize the historicity of my faith, going all the way back to Abraham, I recognize that Jesus is in the pages of Roman and Jewish history as well, and that is when Jesus intersected into my life. See, I got baptized when I was 14, and I believed Jesus was king and that he was important to me, but being 14, there was only so much importance that I could put on anything. And the older I got, the less I cared about anything but myself and what I wanted to do. And because of that, I became an increasingly hypocritical liar. One of the worst you've probably ever seen, actually. See, on Sundays, I would go out to church and I'd teach kids. And then throughout the rest of the week, I would go out and I'd party and I'd get drunk and I'd have sex with women. And one day I just realized that none of this stuff was going to make me feel any better. And in fact, I had gained the most weight I ever had, and I had ruined relationships with a lot of women that I was friends with. I knew something had to change. I knew I needed a purpose, and God actually gave me that purpose. That's why I'm speaking with you right now. The fact that I am able to understand Jesus on a historical level helps me understand that he is a genuine man that actually existed and still exists to this very day. See, there's a lot of young people in my generation right now that have gone out and went burning buildings and causing violence, and they think that this gives meaning to their lives. They think that this gives them a purpose. I'm here to tell you that I learned that the one who said, "Love your neighbor as you love yourself," was on to something. In fact, John chapter 14, verse 6 says, "I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life. And no one can come to the Father except through me." That is what Jesus said. See, Jesus guarantees us direction. Jesus guarantees that we will never be deceived. And Jesus gives us a purpose. And he's the way to eternity. And believe me, there is an eternity. Now, this is why my faith is in Jesus. It's as simple as this. I was once living a life that guaranteed my separation from God, and Jesus built that bridge for me to be reconciled to God. And he was willing to give up his life so I could live with God forever. And as long as I've been going on with historical accuracy, let me tell you the one historical event that has not only sealed my faith, but sealed my fate. And it is the knowledge that Jesus of Nazareth resurrected so that I can join now and live with God forever. My faith is in the resurrection of Jesus, and that can never be disproved. And because of the resurrection, everything he said is true. So there's only three options here. He is either a lunatic, he is either a liar, or he is Lord. And I choose the latter. I believe he is Lord because of his resurrection. I believe that he is Lord because he was seen. And if you'd like to learn more about who Jesus is, the man, on a historical level, and if you'd like to learn more about Jesus in any way, shape, or form, we want you to come and check us out. We invite you to come check us out. So we are a safe place, even if you don't believe in God. We would love to have that conversation with you because you can belong before you believe. And that's why we say we're not about religion. We are about relationships. We love you. And we want you to have a great day. Bye-bye.